Alright guys, we are back on City Skyline, and we are back here in Duckburg. Beautiful, beautiful Duckburg. Nothing has changed. We are still frozen in time. And let's go ahead and just go. In fact, let's speed it up a little bit. I'm anticipating a residential boom. Probably a little bit more industry as well. In fact, let's go ahead and fill that in. How are we doing on water? We need some water up here. Not a problem. How are we doing electricity-wise? That's slowly dropping down, so we're going to need one of these very quickly. There we go. Get it as close as possible. Awesome sauce. So electricity is there. In fact, I can go ahead and just do... You're not gonna let me? Really? You're just gonna make me do this? Alright. So let's go ahead and delete this and this, so we can even out the residential stuff. Beautiful. Commercial will stay low for a while. I don't know why, but residential instantly picks up with the industrial stuff, but then the commercial slows down a little bit. And I do eventually want to switch to office zones, because you can create offices for your people. Creates a lot of skylines, it makes it beautiful, and it's much, much more clean, but you have to have educated people. Which, if you look at our education right now, all the red means they're uneducated. Our capacity is really low, but like I said, it takes time to build that up. So you see 12% graduated, it's slowly rising. Oh, we made a new place. So I was telling you guys about the districts and the policies. We do need to build this, but we definitely want to look at this a little bit as well. In agriculture, this will be especially important. So it's going to increase water consumption. And it's going to require fertile land, so we may want to do that. So you can also create new policies where you can ask people to use electricity a little bit less, which would make it cost more. At the beginning stages, it's really not worth it, but since we're using the renewable energy, that's going to make it a little bit more difficult. Water usage, you can ask them to cut down, and then put smoke detectors in. I like to do this one because then it just means less death. So let's go ahead, and there's our policies. Let's go ahead and make everybody get that, which is going to reduce our income here in a minute. Let's also do, which one is districts right here? So we can add a district. Oops. You can also specify what those places do. So forestry or farming. I'm thinking, I don't know what I want to do about this yet, because this is nice because it's not as like destructive, but we'll see. I'm not against it. Let's go ahead and put in this district, and we'll just leave whatever. Brook Hills, perfect. We'll just leave the generic version of that, and then we'll do a whole district beside it. This will be the industrial district. We will have different districts for suburbs as well as for downtown. So we will look at that as well. Then we got fire and police. Police looks like it's not an issue right now, so I'm not going to even worry about it for this minute. But this almost always tends to be an issue, and mostly in the residential area. So let's go ahead and build it. Makes everybody happy, makes people want to move in. It does cost some per week, so 480 plus it uses up a lot of power and water. That's okay. Already our electricity is low again. Alright, so the reason I don't put these around is you see that headphones below hand, it's noisy. It actually drives people away. If it's too noisy, they don't want to be around it. Starting to get a little commerce demand. It's alright. Now these places will never go higher than what it is right now because we can't do the high density. Once we get that, so we can build like skyscrapers and stuff like that. And so I'm figuring out of everything we've got, this will probably be where we get like the downtown thing where we get all the skyscrapers, and then we'll get suburbs over here. In fact, if we go switch to areas, we can buy these areas to expand. We can buy all those out here and over here. So there's a lot of fun stuff we can do with that. We'll see what we need to do with it. But for now, let's jump back in. So we got some education going. That's good. They're right at capacity, so it's not a concern. If you do this, I believe policies. Oh no, we don't have to worry about that yet then. But you can do specific policies for specific areas, so you can actually remove the smoke detectors over here. I don't. But then whenever you talk about like different ones over here, we can start to require free public transportation for downtown, but not for the suburbs. Because it'll be a lot more expensive for a lot less people. So you can specify where you want those policies at, which is really nice. Why are we going slow? Let's go faster. I'm anticipating residential jumping up a lot faster. So let's go ahead and just do this now. Nope. Like I said, it's going to be a little bit gritty now. That's okay. Because we will... This is going to be downtown. It's going to be gritty anyways. Let's go ahead and paint this. Some water. I realize it's not going to water those places up there, but if they connect, they still get water, so they should be okay. And let's also expand this a little bit. So I think this is going to be the top reaches of the districts. We're not going to make the district go any higher than this, but we will expand it this way. So that'll be the whole place there. All right, we got landscaping, parks, and plazas. We can ban some stuff. We got schools out where you don't have to ask them to go to school. And we got bicycle paths and gravel paths. Cool. And a high school. That's a good one. High schools are expensive, so it's hard to justify them right away. We do have a couple of unique buildings, but they require more specialized stuff. Interesting. I've not done any of these buildings yet, and they're expensive when you buy them. Cool. Commercials going up. It's always good. I like to force demand to get to high before I actually do for commercial, because I feel like it's just constantly in battle with them, whereas residential and industrial, ooh, is always needed. Almost always needed. Alright, so we got the money. Let's go ahead and do 2. Our water's still good. Alright, you should be back. Sorry about that, guys. In fact, what I could do, let's just do this. That'll be commercial up there. So I'm actually not waiting until it's high, but I'm only giving them half the land that they want right now. Oh, really? Already? My goodness, you guys are just eating this electricity up. pretty soon we'll be here. We still got 1,000 people we need to add to the city before we can do it. It's okay. Yeah. All right. Commercial, I gave you some stuff and you're not building. It's because there's no electricity. Oops. They'll slowly get there. They've got water, so that's not an issue. How are we doing on crime? Oh, we start to get crime. This is gonna zap me as far as my money. We will be almost at 0, but it's necessary evil. In fact, kind of have both. Oh no, this is firefighters. Literally, he's right here, and there's already fire concerns right there. Let's go ahead and just do this. It's gonna make a ton of people happy. Maybe alleviate a little bit of that. Eventually, we will get this fire station, which will help huge. So here's where we have our bicycle paths and our pavements and all that stuff. Which we will want to do like a downtown, what would we call it? A downtown. Oh no! Didn't I change this? What am I doing? I could have sworn I changed that. Ooh, her industry is high now. I hate how much pollution it has, but ooh, we do have a lot of crime now. Okay, let's put this in first. We went what? 1, 2, 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3 blocks. Not enough money. Bum, bum. So let's wait until we get the money. Oh, so close. Oh, so close. There we go. So we can go ahead and put those in. We do need the police station now that there's... My goodness, there's some crime. Why is there a criminal in the landfill? I don't know. So this is where we hit those points where it's like, oh, we need a ton of cash, and now we're stunting our growth because of this. All right. I could build it right here. Just need to wait for $12,000. Oh, and we're not getting water there. Gotta get some water. We'll eventually need it here. Crime rate is high. They want to leave. That's okay. We won't lose too much. That's already full. And it's still in medium. It didn't go down much. That's awesome. I like that. What? Well, build closer to the thing, ding dong. I do hate how that misaligns a little bit. My perfectionism gets in the way. Still a lot of uneducated, but 24% is not terrible. 450 eligible is big. So we'll need to get another elementary in here as well. This is more important at the moment. So as soon as we get this police station, I'm gonna go ahead and, well, maybe close. We're almost at time. That's one thing I have as far as with these city building things, is I get so engrossed in this that it's 30 minutes later in a 20-minute episode I forgot to hit stop. So I'm like super on top of like, what should I be watching? So there's a lot of crime down here. Almost feel like this would be the perfect spot. Right where you just build. Sorry, bud. Or I could just kick out a criminal. Almost there. That's fire and safety again. I almost did the wrong thing. 44% crime rate. That's huge. That's awful. Alright, let's see that crime rate go down. Capacity in the jail. I never actually looked at the jail part of it. So 7 police cars, 8 police cars, and number of people in jail. Cool. And just like the school system, those will go down, but then they'll eventually, the people in jail will go, or in cells will go up, but eventually that'll go back down. Let's look at these cars. People running around. Boomtown. Awesome. We got a taxi system. We'll want this in a little bit, especially when we want to get tourists in here. Got some more stuff. This is Colorado where I'm at, but I don't want that. Recycling would be a good thing, but does increase costs. And then we got these, where we're starting to incorporate bus lanes. So once we get the bus system going, I'm going to definitely be using that. Hooray! Now we're only at 2,000 people, but we do have this now. So when we get low, we will be building those up. Oh, and you get a bonus. I forgot. You get bonuses for every time you hit a new tier. So we could... Healthcare is good. Fire... Could use more. Crime is going down. But the education system... And I'm talking... I don't want to do that just yet. I want to do this one. This is cheaper. Let's go ahead and do... there or here? Sorry, commercial. Alright, so hopefully we'll get some more education in that. Let's go ahead and just build so you guys can see on camera. The wind is important, so the darker it is, the more there's wind. So obviously that'll be great for wind if we wanted to do that. But let's go ahead and build it right in the middle here. I'm actually going to build 2. Let's build it this way. There we go. And then we just connect the power grid to the power grid. And now, watch it jump. Come on, I said, let's watch it jump. There it goes. Perfect. Got double the amount of power we need. Time to earn some money. We'll expand next episode. We're already full at residential. Everything needs expanding. We're blowing up, guys. This is good. Uh-oh. Rent house. Cool. Guys, I love it. I think this is going to be good for us. We're not perfect. We're not there yet, but we are slowly getting there. As soon as this money jumps up, things will be much better. I don't see a date and time, so that's good. So we don't have to worry about that. But this money will jump up a lot next episode. Don't expect this to jump up a ton. I don't expect to hit the next one. I don't expect to get 2,000 people by next time, though this number will be much higher. So I'll catch you guys next time. Bye-bye.